Hello everyone, it's Starella, and welcome back. I had a specific intro plan for this, but the game just opened up on this page, the title screen, and that's creepy. So let me compose myself for a second. Hello everyone, it's Starella, and today we're gonna be playing a game called Lurking for Love. I've been finding some really cool games on itch.io, like mainly visual novels, and I thought, why not give some of those a try instead of a usual horror games. Yeah, some visual novels can be fun. I don't do them a lot because I just don't like all that reading, and as you can tell by some of the last ones, they can get kind of boring if they're, to me personally. Like, some of these aren't necessarily long, but I don't think I have any preferences or anything to... We're just gonna hit start and get off this dang page. Okay, the doorbell. I rub my eyes and wipe away the dry crust. Okay, gross. Consciousness came flooding back to me as I lay on top of my sweaty bed sheets. Texas is pretty different from where I lived before. I've been here for a few months now, but everything still feels new. I don't live in Texas. I attempt to slide myself off the bed, my leg almost putting me off balance from my drowsy state. And yes, I know, I don't have to keep iterating. I don't live in Texas, but still, I don't want to live in Texas. Rattlesnakes there. As much as I'd like to continue relaxing under the covers, I still have errands to do today. Let's freshen up first. I relieve myself and brush my teeth afterwards. I squint at the mirror. I'm so tired, I almost forgot who I was. My name is... Starella. Starella, yeah. Yep, that's me, alright. I follow up with my usual facial routine. As I scrub my face, I hit the doorbell again. Okay, I'm breathing too fast. I go downstairs and make my way to the living room Bruce's front door. Well, I would not just randomly open my door, so we're gonna check the peephole. Oh, hi. You look like friggin', what's his name? Zeke from Attack on Titan. That's exactly who he looks like. No. Okay, hold on. First off, save. Okay. Oh, it's him again. Hi. Hi, Starella. I got your mail by mistake again. Dang, that's the 5th time this month. I wonder what's going on at the post office. Hey, buddy, why can't you look at me in the eye? This guy is my next door neighbor. Honestly, I don't know anything about him, other than I've seen him work at a retail store close by. The heck happened? I clicked off the game? Okay, let me put the game full screen. Thanks again for bringing me my mail. Oh no, it's happening again. Imagine having somebody bring you your mail constantly and you keep forgetting their name. Jack? Jacob, damn it. Oh my god. He's about to murder me right now. I'm so sorry, Jacob. I'm not the best at names. As the hands of the package, I was to place my mail on my coffee table to open, but then I noticed Jacob's still standing there at my door. You can go now. Why are you... I'm telling you, he's about to strangle me because I called him Jack. Chat, well, I'd be scared to say goodbye. Chat? So, Jacob, how's your day been going? Oh, I've been doing... Okay. You see how wide his eyes got? He was not expecting me to talk to him. I've been to check out this one movie for a while. It's called Revenge of the Jackalopes. And it sounds like one of those cheesy old horror films. Yeah, it's an obscure one from the 1950s. That sounds absolutely boring. I mean, it sounds interesting, but it sounds boring. It was directed by the same guy who made the movie Invasion of the what? The Schmangies? What the heck is a Schmangi? He also directed the movie Attack of the Blorbo Worms. I like that. Bro, what are you watching? I definitely don't recognize any of these movies he's talking about. Yeah, I bet. I don't either. What happened? What's happening? Why does it keep... What? Invasion of the Schmangies had its positives too, but I feel like the writing in the Attack of the Blorbo Worms was a little more consistent. Okay. Cool. I don't know why it keeps, like, skipping. Like, weirdly enough. I think if they balanced more of the pacing and changed some of the dialogue, the details of why the Schmangies were invaded would have made more sense. Hey, Jacob. So your movie knowledge is great, but I gotta run to Beards today, so... Oh, sorry about my rambling. Didn't mean to hold you up. It's alright. Bye, Jacob. Goodbye, Starla. See you around. Close my door, focus back to my meal. Let's see here. Bills in the envelopes, but packages something I've been waiting for. Open the box, and... Yes, my new band t-shirt came. I got into this band recently called Bewitched Blood. They played locally here a few months ago, but they weren't selling merch at the time. Looks like they got popular pretty fast. Now their shirts are almost out of stock on their website. I'll have to wear this out soon. Maybe I'll find some other fans in the area. But for now, I gotta catch up with work a bit. Having a remote online job has its pros and cons. It's nice I get to work from home, but sitting down all day does take a toll on my back. Most of it involves sending documents back and forth. Once in a while, I happen to print them. I wish ink cartridges weren't so expensive. Okay. Oh, I can feel my stomach growl. Managed to get quite a good chunk of work done for today. My fridge has been nearly cleaned out for a while, so it's time I get to go get some groceries. Hop in my car and went to the nearby market. I grab a cart and make my way to each aisle. Get some canned food, some pasta, and a few of my favorite snacks. As I pass by the meat section, I see a familiar figure. It's Jacob. He seems to be deep in thought. Should we go say hi? Look, I don't like talking to the public, but I kind of feel like... I'm going to say it again. I kind of feel like maybe we should... Weirdly enough, I feel like we should just go talk to him since we completely messed up his name. Stand a bit closer to me to catch his attention pretty quickly. Well, howdy, Starla. Nice seeing you again so soon. Hello again. Just here picking up some groceries, so I'm way overdue. During the brief pause of our conversation, I could scan it with the various shades of red behind the glass. Jacob seems to be staring intently at the fish fillets. So, Jacob, you like seafood? I love seafood. I don't know. I can imagine the way he said that. He said it so fast. Like, just to make sure, like, oh my gosh, he's asking me a question of what I like. I need to respond. I've been in the mood for salmon lately. He fidgets in the spot for a moment. Hey, I plan on cooking the salmon tonight, and I was wondering if you want to come over for dinner. I cook so much I always have leftovers, so it'd be nice to share this with someone else. You could join me for movie night, too, while we eat together. I'm scared to say no, so we're gonna say sure. This guy is offering free dinner and a movie? Honestly, I'll take it. Now I have to cook for myself tonight. Plus, he seems like a nice guy. I wouldn't mind getting to know him more. That's great. How does 6 p.m. sound? I'll be sure to have the salmon done before you get here. Yeah, sounds good. I'll see you then. Pay for my groceries, pack them in my car, and drive home. After putting all my groceries away, I let myself have a light snack so I can save my appetite for later. In the meantime, I'll just catch up with one of my current TV shows. Looks like it's 6 p.m. now. I'll start heading over to Jacob's house. I mean, you could have left, at 5:55 or something. Next to my house was Jacob's bungalow. Once in a while, I do see him sitting on his patio chair. Sometimes he'll even wait at me after I come home. I knock on his door. I hear some clicking and budging until... Starla, please, come on in. Make yourself at home. Get cozy on the couch if you'd like. I scan around the smaller room. His modern TV sticks out from the rustic appearance of everything else. Also, I see a fish tank. I noticed that the salmon was going to be done before you get here, but I ended up forgetting one of the ingredients, so I had to make an extra trip back to the store. Dang, that must have been pretty annoying. Yeah, but it was worth it. I wanted to make sure everything was perfect. For you. Oh, thank you. I'm a little bit uncomfortable. Suddenly the kids siren went off. Wait, go back. I didn't read it. The aroma of cooked fish filled the room. It's about done. Let me set up our plates. He walked over to the small kitchen and took out the salmon from the oven. The aroma is even stronger now. My stomach growls in response. Someone's hungry. Oh gosh. I can hear you all the way from here. Anybody else uncomfortable? I don't know why. I am. Jacob comes over to the couch and sits next to me, handing over my plate. Thanks. Just salmon? That's all we're eating? Nothing else? My food looks like it came straight out of one of the spits cooking. No, it doesn't. It's just salmon and a lemon. We're not having nothing else with it. No side dishes. It looks good, but the real question is, how does it taste? Cut a flake piece off with the side of my fork, put it in my mouth. Jacob, this is delicious. This tastes even better than the fish I've had at restaurants. Really? That's sweet of you to say, Starla. I knew making that extra store trip was worth it. Now, let me go start the movie. We both focused on the screen as we eat our dinner together. The Revenge of the Jackalopes movie did have cheesy acting and effects as I expected, but I found it more charming than outright bad. We both finished our dinner pretty early into the movie, but at least I can give my full focus on the plot now. From what I'm understanding, jackalopes are tired of being hunted and experimented on. Now they're rampaging the Midwest. Oh wow, a guy got his eyes gouged out by a pair of antlers. That's horrifying. While I'm distracted, I feel weight shifting behind me. Then something grazes against the back of my head. What? Oh, he put his arm around. So, I don't know what I thought. I don't know what I was thinking. Don't mind me. I thought this guy was about to put a gun to the back of my head or something. Jacob's arm is resting on the top of the couch. His hand was resting on my shoulder. Did he forget that I was here, or is this deliberate? I mean, I think it's deliberate. Let it go. I'm gonna let it go. I stay perfectly still, calculating his movements. As if he could read my mind, I feel his hand rubbing my shoulder in a circle. Why are you touching me? I'm sorry. I know this is about to turn into something creepy, so I'm on edge. It was relaxing. Where'd the music go? I felt myself zoning out towards the end of the movie. I'm not being mean. I mean, he's not bad looking. Just, I don't know. The way he stares is creepy. Like he's trying to read my character or something. My eyes are fluttering. That's weird. Let's see close to my usual bedtime. And yet, tired? Yeah. He gently wraps his arm completely around me. My head rests against his shoulder. His body is warm. I mean, if it was cold, I think we'd have a problem, right? Sleep well, sunshine. What did you do? What are you doing in my sleep? I feel myself tossing and turning in my sleep. What is it? Rubbing, Stop skipping. Oh my gosh. No, go back. Rubbing my eyes and I stretch my lens. It's not my house. Morning, Starla. Did you sleep okay? Hey, what happened last night? Oh, you fell asleep during the end of the movie. I didn't want to disrupt you, so I let you sleep here. Step closer and grab something draped across my shoulders. It was a blanket. I didn't want you feeling cold in the middle of the night, so I sort of tucked you in. I also made some breakfast. Nothing special, just some eggs and toast. Look at this window, it's still dark out. What time is it? How long did I sleep for? Well, let's see, we finished the movie around 8 p.m., which is when you fell asleep. Right now it's 4:35 a.m. I was asleep for 8 hours? Yep, you got a full night's rest. That's really strange. I usually fall asleep much later than that. How come you're awake so early? My sleep schedule is kinda everywhere. I'm a night owl. Plus, I wanted to watch the sunrise. Jacob walks over to his kitchen and comes back with 2 plates. Here, you'll think better after you eat. Have breakfast? Feel bad if I declined his generosity. He was kind enough to let me sleep here, and even make me food twice in a row now. Grab the plate in front of me and sit back down on the couch. Thanks, Jacob. It looks good. Come sit next to me with his own plate. Take a few bites of my toast. It's crispy and buttery. Jacob cuts into his eggs and dips his toast into the yolk. I felt a little awkward. It felt a little awkward only hearing each other's loud crunching in between bites. Get to know him? So, Jacob, you got any hobbies? I see a fish tank in the corner of your room over there. He nearly jolts up from his seat in response. Yeah, I really like fish keeping. Cool, what got you into fish keeping? Well, I used to go fishing a lot with my dad. I remember being upset about how I couldn't keep the fish I caught. Then he introduced me to fish keeping. It's a nice little thing, decorating the tank and choosing what kinds of fish you want. They like to follow your finger too, and when I talk to them, they'll follow my voice. Sometimes I'll watch them swim around for hours. Takes a large bite out of his toast. That's not a large bite. Do you have a favorite fish? Salmon is my number one, both in taste and in looks. Sockeye salmon even has one of my favorite colors together, red and green. Yeah, salmon's pretty cool. Mind if I look at your tank? Go ahead. You got SpongeBob towels and jaws? I couldn't help but squint as my eyes adjusted to the bright red lighting of the tank. The enclosure itself is newly decorated with an array of aquatic plants and little caverns for fish to hide in. There also appears to be a few pieces of decor that reference to various TV shows and movies. Do you have a favorite fish in this tank? I just try not to play favorites when it comes to my pets, but I like the... He likes that one. Wait, which one? The big black fish that sucks on the glass. They're also not... It's plecos. Plecos? You could have just said the big black fish on the glass, man. His name is Captain. He keeps the tank clean. Hello, Captain. The fish stares blankly at the surroundings. He's in his own little world. I like how the plecos look. How helpful they are keeping algae low. You can also feed them pieces of cucumber. It's fun watching them eat. They're also bottom feeders, means they can actually eat more than just plants, like dead fish. Plecos can kill if they want to, but I make sure Captain is well fed so he doesn't attack the other fish. There's also the angelfish. Despite their name, they can actually be pretty aggressive. I only keep a few of them so they don't fight. They usually start fighting with each other when they want a partner for themselves. Can't say I blame them. I sit back down and finish the remaining pieces of food on my plate. Hope you enjoyed the little fish tour. Yeah, your fish are pretty neat. Thanks. Sometimes I show off my fish tank on fish keeping forums, but showing someone my hobby in person feels much more special. It means a lot to me, Starella. As he finishes his breakfast, he takes both our plates back to his kitchen. Why do you keep looking at me like that? I should have started heading back home now. Thanks again for the movie night and the breakfast. I still feel bad for sleeping here on accident. Don't worry about it, Starella. You're always welcome here whenever. Make my way towards his front door to leave, but... Why are there so many locks? That is that is alarming. Here, let me get those for you. He unlocks each piece of security quite slowly, as if he's purposely taking his sweet time with it. Finally, he takes out a ring of small keys from his pocket and unlocks the last piece. Bye, Starella. Have a good day. Thanks, you too. I walk back towards my house. It's still dark outside, and I find myself yawning as I get to my front door. Make my way up to my room, even though I slept a whole eight hours. I still feel a little drowsy. I got settled down in bed. My mind begins to wander. Something about my neighbor does feel off. Who needs that many locks on the door? But I guess I can't blame him. I've heard of some people going missing in this area. There hasn't been an missing person for a while, though. I don't have the energy to overthink things right now. I shut my eyes, fall asleep. The doorbell wakes me from my slumber. I feel groggy as I rub my eyes. After freshening up in the bathroom, I head to his front door once again. Hi, don't you look friendly? Hi, I need you to sign this. I'm so used to seeing a different blonde guy show up at my door, but for once, I was not expecting the mailman. I don't think I've seen this one around before, though. Oh, okay, right here? Yeah. I give him back the clipboard, but before handing over the package, he scans through the paper carefully. Starella, cute name together. Aw, hell. Thanks? Name's Austin. You're new in town, yeah? Well, I moved here just a few months ago. Oh, that explains it. I should have known you ain't from around here. Don't get too many people that look like too many people like you in this town. What's that supposed to mean? What's that supposed to mean? What you trying to say? And what do you mean by that? Yeah, nothing. Just not too many hotties living here, you know. Oh gosh, here we go. Look, can I just have my package now? I don't have time for this. Jeez, calm down, Starella. Listen up a bit. You should be thankful someone is talking to you. Dude, I do not want to talk to your man bun. Friggin', you got the friggin' Dragon Ball Z Super Saiyan 3 eyebrows going on, where your eyebrows look like bones sticking out of your head. Oh yeah, how so? Don't it get lonesome around here, being new and all? I can be your first friend. I have enough friends. He leans an arm against my door, bringing his body close to me. No, thank you. And if you give me a chance, I can even be your boyfriend. No, thank you. In the corner of my eye, I see all this free hand slither its way around my waist. I will punch you in your dang throat, dude. Before I can speak, another man grabs Austin's shoulder and tugs him away from me. Hey, you gonna give her the package or not? Who the hell are you? Doesn't matter, give her the package. Austin looks down at Jacob, not moving an inch. What just happens is the last trip I need to make for today. I don't mind doing a little overtime. Oh gosh. Give her the damn package and get your creepy ass out of here. You got that? Jacob's voice boomed in my chest. I've never heard him raise his voice like that before. Alright, geez, no need to make a scene, relax. Austin carelessly tosses my package to me, despite the label saying fragile. He walks back to his mail truck before driving off. He gives a wink in my direction. Ew. Looks like Jacob saw it too and raises his middle finger at him before he drives off. Hey Jacob? That guy didn't touch you, right? Well, he had his hand around me, but I was ready to push him away. I see Jacob shaking a bit. My god, bro. He's about to turn Super Saiyan. If that also bothers you again, let me know, okay? No, he's about to turn to the Beast Titan. I think I'll be fine. I'll let you know. It's probably a good idea to have someone close by as a helpful hand or even a witness. Having another person around me works, then soon enough that creepy mailman will get lost for good, or at least treat me with respect. Thanks, Jacob. I look down at my box. I'm gonna be honest, I feel like if he wasn't respectful at the beginning, more than likely, he's not going to be. But hey, at least my mail arrived at my door this time. He stays quiet. Yeah. He's probably disappointed. Okay, Jacob, I'll see you later. You know, I just thought about something. It's probably for a fact. She's clearly stupid. She hasn't bothered to really understand why her mail keeps getting sent to his house, if it is at all. But you think he's just walking over, grabbing it, and then just waiting for her to get up to check so he can waltz right over and give it to her? Goodbye, Starla. I close my front door and begin to open my package. Cutting up on the table, I look into the constant sun and find my new Mew Sheen Kitty mug and matching bowl. That is something I would get. I'm ashamed to say that is something I would buy. I'm glad these didn't get damaged during shipping or Austin's poor handling. I set my new mug and bowl in my kitchen to use later. Since today is my day off, I think it'll be a good time to explore the town. The Texas heat has kept me indoors for a while, but since it's autumn, the weather has gotten cooler. I'm making my way upstairs to get properly dressed and walk to the park. This park isn't... The park in the... I can't talk! I'm having a stroke over here. This park in the neighborhood has a few trails, some benches, and a playground. A lot of orange trees and colorful flowers spread along the path I'm walking on. It really is nice to get out of the house for a little while. I take a deep breath of fresh air and the surrounding noise of the wind, the birds, and... a camera shutter? I don't know why. I love this face that he makes where he's just absolutely like his whole body just stops. Like some of my neighbors here at the park too. I didn't know he's into photography. His camera is aiming in my direction. He stops taking pictures when our gaze meets each other. Darola, nice seeing you so soon. He probably didn't realize that the flash was on or something. I don't know how actual cameras work. I don't know if you can actually turn that off. But I guarantee you, he probably did not mean for her to hear that. Were you taking pictures of me, or what are you taking pictures of? I know I'm going like the real nice route just because I want to see what happens. So we're going to ask what are you taking pictures of? Oh, just the fountain here. Also some of the surrounding scenery. He looks down at his camera. So Jacob, are you some kind of photographer? Yep, it started out as a hobby during high school and it eventually became a nice side job for me. I love what I do. You know, I want to ask, why are you hunching over? Like you're trying to make yourself seem smaller. That's good to hear. Do you have any favorite pictures you've taken lately? Yeah, but since I'm using a film camera, the pictures have to be physically developed to view them. It takes some work, but the process is worth it. The results look phenomenal. Jacob fiddles with his camera strapper a bit and keeps one hand on his lens. His other hand looks ready to press a button. Hey, Starlight, would you like to be a model for me? All you have to do is strike a couple poses. I need some new material for my portfolio. Sure. Sounds like fun. Do you have any particular poses you want me to try? Anything that makes you comfortable. Try poses often simple poses like peace signs with my hands and sitting at the fountain. Give some smiles and a few stoic looks. The constant showing from Jacob's camera tells me he's really into this. Yeah, just like that. Oh gosh. I tried some other poses, a few of which were from anime shows I've watched. See his expression change to a smirk. I wonder if he got my references. You know, Starella, I don't know if anyone's touched this before, but you're really photogenic. Photogenic? It means you naturally look great in photographs. I can feel my face blushing. Oh, that's really sweet of you to say. Jacob flips his camera to its side and holds down a button on the bottom. So their hand flicks up a tab from the top of the camera and begins turning a knob. Looks like I've used up my roll of film. I look forward to developing these later. Thank you for being my model, Starella. It's no problem, Jacob. I'm happy I could help. I can't wait to see how your photos turn out. Do you have a website I can view them on? Or maybe some physical copies? I'd love to own a few. Actually, these are, for a private portfolio. I feel taken aback. Private? Yeah, my private portfolio is meant for, like, showing it to professional companies and stuff. If I post my best work publicly, people might steal my work, you know? I suppose that makes sense. Okay then. Well, good luck with your portfolio. I'll see you around. No, how about you ask him what's on the rest of that film? Why don't you ask that? Bye, Starla. Thanks again, because I guarantee you that film is filled with pictures of you sleeping the other night. Like, I walk away from the fountain to follow a different path. The fallen leaves give a nice crunch underneath each of my steps. I sit myself down on a nearby bench. This park is nice, but I'm curious what else the town has to offer. I get up my phone and search for what stores are nearby. Then the grocery store and a small retail outlet. Looks like there's a mall. The day is still young. Time to head back. As I make my way back home, I grab my car keys and drive my way to the local mall. The hell is this? A Spencer's? I'm surprised to find a Pop Topic shop inside the mall. I haven't been inside one of these since I was a teenager. The walls are covered in shirt designs for sale, ranging from bands, cartoons, and anime. I turned to my left to spot a whole section dedicated to plushies. Wait, is that? Excuse me. A jumbo-sized Mushin plush. I squeeze the plush and give it a big hug. Oh my god. It's so squishy. Oh my lord. I slammed my money down on the counter and paid how many plush. No way I was going to leave without him. After some further browsing of the other shops, I didn't see anything else that interested me. Oh, the food court looks pretty good. I was so busy shopping, I completely forgot to have lunch. It's already dinner time. Scan up the different options available, and a red glowing sight catches my eye. Behind the glass, there's a array of noodles, rice, and all sorts of different vegetables and meats. Yeah, whatever that is. Thai food sounds great right now. I stepped in the line to wait among the other customers. So, what are you getting? Turn the voice behind me. Ah, hell. Man, not this guy. I said, what are you getting? Chinese food? No, this is the line for Thai food. Same thing. So what's good here? I was just gonna get some takeout from it. Maybe some pork larb that looks good. What's that? So this was seasoned pork mixed with some chili and vegetables. Let's look up what pork larb looks like. Well, this friggin' D-bag over here just eyes us. And he felt so comfortable walking up to, like, just talk to us like we're buddies or something. I mean, I guess it looks okay. I'll put a picture on the screen. Probably tastes much better than it looks. You can wrap it in some lettuce and eat like that, or you can eat it with a side of rice. It's really good. What else is there? I point at the large TV screens behind the workers. Well, they do have a giant menu you can read from Austin. Oh, you remember my name? I wish I didn't remember your name. Seriously? I rolled my eyes to the right. Can't this line move any faster? Oh, come on now. I think it's really sweet you remembered. I think we should go get something else and walk out of this line. We only just met. You're all thinking about me. I'm flattered. So like, go away. We're gonna save. Just ew. Tell him off or ignore him. I would ignore him. Hey, it's rude to ignore someone they're talking to you. Stir off. You're being a stick in the mud. Come on now. Tell you what, how about I give you my number? I already remember your address. I can pick up anytime you want. Just give me a call. Does this creep ever shut up? No, he doesn't. Who even says crap like this? Also takes a crusty napkin and pen from his pocket. He skips his number and hands it to me. I don't want it. Oh, I get it now. You're much of a phone caller, huh? It's fine, I understand. Can this guy not take a hint? Like, seriously. How about we just text? Or would you rather have me come over and say, this guy he's serious. He really can't take a hint. Give up! Give up. At this point, I would just give up. It's because guys are gonna leave me alone. It's like I'll have to play along, even if it means feeding his already big ego. And I know some people say, "Why wouldn't you just ignore him?" Or some people you genuinely cannot ignore. Like he's gonna keep being pushy until you either give in or tell him off. And even then, telling him off might not work. So I'm not gonna stand a couple in my pocket. Hopefully that'll shut him up. I knew you wanted me. I'll see you around, Starla. I'm not really in the mood for Chinese food. It's Thai food! Finally, that creep left. I let us sign and inch my way forward in the line. Toss that thing in the trash. Eventually, I ordered my pork larb and some egg rolls to go. I think I'd rather eat my dinner in peace at home than here. I drive back home and I can feel my stomach rumble. Maybe it's just me, but I don't really like eating food in the mall. Like lunch or anything. I don't know. Too many weirdos. The moon is already out by the time I walked to my door. I set my Mushin plush on the couch and searched through the plastic bag full of food. Yikes, the sauce bags were leaked everywhere. The styrofoam box is drenched. I do have a Mushin dinnerware set. I'll just scoop my food into that. I open my covers and grab the matching bowl and mug. Slide my dinner into a clean bowl and pour myself a glass of refreshing water. Water droplets spilt right onto my shirt. My mug is chipped. Was that there before? Austin did toss me my package instead of just handing it over. Unless maybe he dropped the box before ringing my doorbell. Guess I'll just turn this into a pencil holder later. Unless somebody was in the apartment, your house, actually, and dropped the mug or cracked it. I bring my dinner to my office, turn on my PC. I set my dinner down on my desk and eat while browsing the web. This is a very long demo, but I'm not complaining. I'm actually enjoying this. It's been a while since I've checked my friend's Space account. Let's see what's new. Everything looks about the same until my notification box. Wow, this person liked a lot of posts I made. Looks like I received a friend request from a username SalmonVHS. Click on his profile. Oh, it's my neighbor's profile. Mosby's posted him advertising his photography business. Apparently he also fixes computers. He does come up with someone who's tech savvy. Scroll down and notice that his friends list only had 2 people. One account is named John Alden. It's probably one of Jacob's family members. The second profile seems to be a meme account. It's got the most comments under a post about a lost TV show he's been archiving. Something called Bappy the Horse. Never heard of it. But it looks like a lot of people were thankful he posted long lost footage of his 1960s cartoon. Other than that, and the occasional reblog from John Alden, he doesn't seem to get any other interactions. I'll hover my mouse over the quest notification. Accept. He seems like a lonely guy. I'm sure it wouldn't hurt to add him. I do want to make more friends around here too, so this is a win-win. I click the accept friend request button and refresh my page. Maybe you could tell me more about this Bappy the Horse cartoon you found. It'll be a refreshing read during my work break. Speaking of work, what the heck does all that say? I open on my work document. I have to make sure I get this printed and shipped out soon. I click the print out button and await my papers. Huh? Notification pops on my screen. Out of ink. Oh, let's have to buy some tomorrow morning. Finish made of my Thai food and leave the opposite of my bowl. Place my dinner in the sink, walking across the room. My foot steps on something. Pick up the envelope. A love letter for me? The outside is adorned with drawings of red hearts. How nice. The back of the envelope has a heart stick on the flip. I peel it away and open it. To my darling. One of my favorite pieces of poetry reminds me of you. Amongst the vast oceans and foamy waves, the salty air and gray storms, I've yet to come across another being within these tides that capture me so. No pristine shine of scales nor silver content me, for the true treasure I seek is you. Love, your secret admirer. I tried to draw you a swordfish. I guess that's cute. Oh, that's sweet. The little doodles are cute too. Looks like they've been drawn with glitter pens. To be honest, I didn't expect to gain someone's attention so quickly. But whoever this person is, they definitely got my attention too. I smiled to myself and head upstairs. Wait. Okay, hold on. What? Wait. Where did she find that? I placed my door walking across the room. You found... Guys. She finds a love letter in her house. This wasn't outside your door. It was in your house. And that's your reaction? Oh, it's a sweet love letter? It's in your house. Who has a key to your house? She can't. Ain't no way I would be this dumb. There's no way. And then second, you know who sent this. The guy next door has a bunch of fish. You know who sent this. This girl's stupid. I pulled the letter back in the envelope and placed it on my nightstand. I took myself into bed and slowly dozed off. Man, this is why visual novels anger me sometimes. I need some of these people to have a bigger reaction. I would be flipping out all over my house if I found a love letter to me from somebody else inside my house, apartment, wherever I'm staying, and nobody else should have been in there, especially while I wasn't home. And then they said, I tried to draw you a swordfish and my neighbor has an interest in fish? The sunshine pierces through my curtains and covers my face. I stretch out my limbs and shift myself off of the bed. It's around the afternoon. Sleeping in feels so nice. But I still need to go out today. I have to get the printer ink. And before I do it, I smell a little ripe. I'll take a shower before I leave. I gathered up some clean clothes and came across my bewitched blood t-shirt. Oh, yeah, I should wear this today. I pull my shirt and bring it with me to the bathroom. Why? You can just change outside. You know, like when you get in your room, back in your room. I place my clothes by the sink and made sure to use the bathroom and brush my teeth. Turn the knob, warm water sprays out of the shower head. I undress and step right in. Wow, this is nice. I needed this. I let my body in soap to wash up the grime. I reach for my new bottle of shampoo, but something looks off. Why is some of it already gone? Did it leak out? Well, that's annoying. I guess the bottle is faulty or something. I squeeze out a bit into my palm and start washing my hair. That is creepy as... That is creepy. Imagine... Oh, that's gross. I don't know. I gotta catch my thoughts. That's creepy. Imagine somebody being in your house and they love the way you smell, so it's like they take something that you use often, like your shampoo or your perfume or something, and they either use it on themselves or spray it somewhere so they can have that with them. That is disturbing. I dry myself off with my towel and start putting on my set of clothes. Again, going back to the letter, she finds a mysterious letter in her house, doesn't question it. The letter has something to do with fish. Her neighbor has stuff to do with fish. She's again not questioning it, and then you reach for a brand new bottle of shampoo, and don't question that someone's already gone. You just keep writing stuff off as coincidences. And I know some people's first idea is not that somebody is in their house or something, but certain things can't be written off as a coincidence. Especially like the fact that, a letter was in her house. Look at the mirror in my new shirt fits great. You know, this is gonna fit great. The dang rope they're gonna use to tie you up with, because you friggin' stupid. I grab my keys out the door to the retail store. I comb through the various aisles to reach the electronics section. Let's see here. Need help when anything start out? I jump from my spot. Oh gosh, hey Jacob. He seems to notice my startled expression. Oh, I didn't mean to scare you. I kind of have that effect on people sometimes. Why did your face suddenly get so creepy? So, Starla, what are you looking for? I need help looking for some printer ink. I ran out of black ink for my printer. If you have yeah, we have those in stock. Let me go grab one for you. Whoa, I mean, it's good to know this place is good customer service. In a flash, he comes back with a big smile on his face. I got it. Here you go, Starla. He hands me the cartridge box. I look over the number model. This is the exact one I needed for my printer. Yep, just like you wanted. But how did you know what brand I used and the number type? This type of ink is bought really often, so I took a lucky guess. Huh? Well, thanks for finding the ink I need. Maybe it's just me, but from what I remember, specific printers need, like how they just said, specific printers need certain ink. How does he know what type of printer you have? Just because that's bought often doesn't mean that that's the ink your printer uses. He doesn't even know what type it is. Unless he's been in your house. It's no problem at all, sir. I believe it out. And the fact that he knew right away. He knew right away what specific type you needed. Oh my gosh. This is like if he knew that Mushin Plus, whatever the heck she likes. This would be like if he worked at the dang Pop Stop or whatever, the Hot Topic off-brand place, and he just suddenly grabbed it for her. Without any rhyme or reason, knowing that she liked that. And this might sound weird, but did you shower today? Yeah, I did. Why? Will you stand by me? I can smell you. That is a creepy statement. That is a creepy statement to make. Wait, I thought I washed myself thoroughly. Do I stick that bad? No, not like that. I meant that you smell nice. You smell a little fresh and clean, like a soft ocean breeze on a summer's night. Well, dang. It's really nice. Thank you. Weirdo. Aw, hell. Gosh. Both of us turned our heads next to us. Oh, no. Do you talk to everyone you meet like that? Oh, God, this guy's such a... I'm getting really into this. I'm actually enjoying this story. It's called a compliment. Not that you even know what that is. I mean, it is kind of creepy to tell somebody that I don't know, just, you could have just said, hey, you smell nice. What type of shampoo do you use? Or something. Or soap. You could say that. Nah, you're effing weird, man. Look who's talking, mister. I like wrapping my arms around strangers. Oh yeah, that's real funny. Come from someone who keeps taking Starola's meal. I don't know what I was. Oh man, Nuh-uh, you better watch that mouth of yours to a customer. Wait, what? Jacob, you were deliberately taking my mail? Yeah, Jacob, tell Starla why you keep taking her mail. I only took your mail to keep it away from this moron. I saw this guy open people's packages before. I didn't want that happening to you, so I made sure to keep your mail safe with me. I'm completely shocked. Austin, is this true? The taller man rolled his eyes. Psh, no, this guy's a creep and a liar. I wouldn't be surprised if he was taking your mail just to get closer to you. Then how do you explain this? Jacob took out his phone and pulled up the video recorder. Footage shows Austin tearing into multiple envelopes, opening what looks like birthday cards, taking the money out of it. I didn't know he knew about that. Look, that was only one time. No, you did this multiple times. Jacob then opens up a folder of multiple videos of Austin's behavior. Yeah, not so tough now, huh? That's really effing creepy, man. No, not when you're committing a crime. Whatever, man. Look, I won't be doing that ever again. I gotta keep this job. So you better delete those videos or else. Or else what? Are you threatening me? Or else make your life a living hell. How about that? Would you like me to call security? No, I'm good. As Austin leaves, he purposely bumps his hip against the table with items display, knocking the boxes onto the ground. Oops. Jackass. Jacob grits his teeth and clutches his hand in his shaky fist. After the asshole, he starts stacking everything back up again. I give him a hand and pick up the remaining boxes. Thanks, Darla. I didn't think we had to go through that today. But enjoy your printer ink. If you need help looking for anything else, just let me know. Actually, I do have a question. Why haven't you reported Austin about him stealing? I've tried to, but the post office doesn't believe me, even with the videos I took. They said the footage was captured from too far away, so they can't completely compare whether it's him or not in the video. Jacob pulls out his phone again to show me some of the other videos he took. It's a BS. It's so obviously him. Same douchey man bun, same hair color. It's him. Admittedly, the footage does look a bit grainy, but it's definitely Austin. It's dumb the post office doesn't believe you. I know, right? I would have used my better cameras to record this. Go away. I got something popping up on my dang screen. Go away! But they're being used for something else. Anyway, let's probably get back to work. See you around, Starella. Puts his phone back in his pocket and awfully smiles at me. I wave goodbye to him as I walk towards the checkout area. After paying for my ink, I make my way back home, still taken aback by what happened. Feels nice to be back home so quick. Are we still not going to address the fact that he was taking your mail? Like, even though Austin's a prick, I would still look at Jacob like, Jacob, you were taking my mail, though. Like, I would ask more questions. Like, hey, when did Austin start doing that with packages, and when did you start taking my mail? And if you had seen him do this, why not tell me, hey, Starella, I saw the mailman has been stealing mail. Do you mind if I hold on to it or something? Or you can leave your mail with me if I see him or something, you know. You could just say, I'll keep it with me if I see it so he doesn't take it. Or just tell me what you're expecting. I don't know. So, you could have gone about it in a much better way. I place my ink cartridge in my office to replace later. Right now I'm starving. I make myself a quick bowl of cereal and sit down on my couch. I turn on my TV and flip through the various channels. Another news, police have finished an investigation at Crimson Lake. All remains of the body have been uncovered. The identity was a man in his late 20s named Jesse Hewitt. He was found with over 60 stab wounds to the chest, rope burns around his wrists, and missing eyes. Oh my god. Autopsy reports say his heart is missing from his chest. Another case from a similar... I'm reading it too fast. Another case from a year ago had similar results. Amy Fernandez was another victim who suffered a similar fate. Her body also being absent of a heart. Whoever has been doing these killings have always left the chest cavity empty. Police are still on the lookout for this unknown killer, but the crime scene has been thoroughly searched. Crimson Lake is not open again to the public. Wow, that's gruesome. You think I'd want to go swimming there after all that? That name, Jesse Hewitt, is familiar. I do recall reading about this in an article online. He went missing about 3 months ago before I moved here. It's a shame he had to die in such a brutal way. Open or not, I don't think I'll be visiting the lake anytime soon. I picked up my remote and changed to the channel something more happy. This freaking Courage the Cowardly Dog? The network is playing one of my favorites, Sammy the Scaredy Cat. This episode he had to save his owners from a shadow demon. Courage was the best show ever. Even though he kidnapped Sammy's owners, the demon never meant any harm. He was just lonely. I opened my eyes to the sound of loud ringing. Well, I must have dozed off. I take out my phone from my pocket. The number calling me doesn't look like anyone I know. We're gonna save it again. I'm gonna answer. Press the green button. Mess with the caller. Let's answer number. Hello? No response. Hello? So it looks like someone's breathing on the other end. This is weird. I think you got the wrong number by now. That's creepy. It's pretty dark out. Check my wall clock. 8:05 p.m. Guess I can make myself a late dinner. Go ahead and make myself a quick sandwich. Oh, that hits the spot. I don't understand. What's up with stalkers and such calling and breathing on the phone? What does breathing do? My mail slot. An envelope falls on the floor. Wait, are they still out there? Dang, whoever left this has fast legs. Pick up the envelope. Another love letter. I peel the sticker and fold out the paper. To my darling, you really are sunshine on a cloudy day, and I hope every time you wake up in the morning you'll think about my letters. Can't stop thinking about you and your cute smile. You make me so happy, more than you know. I love you very much. Hugs and kisses, your secret admirer. P.S. Bewitched Blood is a great band. Oh, wow, so they also enjoy Bewitched Blood. Awesome. How did they know I like that band? Yeah, your shirt. The only place I went today was the retail store. Could my secret admirer be an employee? Maybe it was another customer. Whoever they got good taste in music. How do you know? I'm sorry. Even though Austin's a jerk, you have Austin and you have Jacob. They were the main two that saw you. Gosh, she's stupid. I finished the rest of my sandwich and head upstairs. I can hear the soft pitter-patter of rain against my windows. This is perfect sleeping weather. I put the new love letters next to the previous one and tuck myself into bed. It does feel nice to be loved. My heart is racing as I jolt out of my bed. It looks like that rainy weather became a storm. I checked the time on my phone, 9:45 a.m. I still have to print out that work document. I guess I'll go get freshened up. As I make my way downstairs, I immediately head to my office to replace the old cartridge. I flip the hood up on my printer and take out the old cartridge. I reach in the plastic bag to take out the new cartridge, but the box is already open. It's empty. Hold on. I look at the date of the cartridge in my hand. Yeah, this is a new one. I guess I must have replaced the cartridge last night. I forgot. Is she stupid? Is she stupid? This girl is dumb. This is what I talk about in video games, where people are just, there's dumb and then there's just, I don't know how to call it. There's dumb being blind, I guess. Oh my god. I print out my work document, fold it into an envelope, and add a stamp. I'll bring this to the post office later. Speaking of mail, I check my front porch for new packages. I took in the refreshing smell of rain. Small puddles formed along the sidewalk to my house. That's not refreshing. That right there is great stay inside weather. I don't see the email myself, but I do see Austin nearby. It sucks to be him right now. Wait, what's he doing? What? He's kicking the packages to people's doors. So this dude really is an asshole. More of one. I put on my coat and shoes and run outside in the pouring rain. Hey, asshole, what makes you think that's okay? Huh, Starla? The hell do you mean? You're kicking people's packages. You're gonna break whatever is inside. And? Not my problem. I'll just let them believe the seller didn't package it properly. The boxes are all soaked in water and mud. How could you think any of this is okay? Look, my hands are already dirty. I don't need them wet too. And I dropped the box by accident. It was heavy. It's just easier to kick it to Jacob's door. He continues kicking the box forward. There's a sticker on the side of the box that reads fragile. It looks like there's shattered glass inside. It sounds like there's shattered glass. Even if Austin hates Jacob, this is not professional at all. If Austin's willing to do this to my neighbor's package, I'm sure he's willing to do this to anyone. Hey, what are you doing? I ring my neighbor's doorbell. Jacob pokes his head out the door with a grin. Good morning, Starla. What's up? I caught Austin kicking your package around. He did what? Oh god. What the hell, man? Hey, back up. I'm trying to do my job. You ain't doing nothing. Look how banged up my package is. You did this on purpose. Since you're here, I'll just leave the box where it is. I don't got time for this. Austin scurries back to his mail truck as he turns his keys. He gives me a hard stare. Are you happy now, Starella? Austin steps on the gas pedal and tries to get as far away from us as possible. I feel like I read that so wrong. I'm gonna get you fired, asshole. The rain continues to pour down on us. Jacob doesn't seem bothered, probably too angry to care. He lifts his soaked box from the muddy ground and walks back to his porch. I wish Austin wasn't such a jerk. I'm real sorry this happened to you, Jacob. He seemed to calm down a bit from my voice. I'm glad he told me what happened. Didn't expect him to be any lower of a scumbag than he already is. My neighbor opens his front door and places his wet box on the floor mat. Whoa, Starla, over here. We huddle under his porch roof. Lightning strikes were completely visible over our heads. That was a close one. I'm glad you're safe. Come on, Starla. We should come inside till the storm passes. We'll go inside. Step inside my neighbor's house, making sure I wipe my shoes on the floor mat. Another lightning strikes, flashes from the window. It nearly touched the ground. Geez, haven't had brutal weather like this in quite a while. But whenever we get storms, I like to cook up something that tastes extra good on a cold, wet day like this one. Sorry, I keep messing up with the reading. Something does smell good, something sweet. I was preparing some homemade chocolate chip cookies. If you want, you can come help me in the kitchen. Sounds way better than doing nothing. Great, then let's get cooking. Here's where the magic happens. Well, some of it. So, I actually have everything I need out already. The oven is still preheating. Before we start, let's wash our hands. After washing our hands, I stand next to the counter with the ingredients spread out. Okay, so you can start mixing the ingredients together. I'm going to chop up the chocolate. You're chopping chocolate? Yeah, I'm not using regular chocolate chips in the store. I like to get a big chocolate bar and cut it into small cubes. I guess these are chocolate chunk cookies. Jacob hands me a bowl. I pour the flour, baking powder, and baking soda together. The blonde man opens the drawer and pulls out a kitchen knife. He starts chopping away at the large candy bar. little chunks of chocolate piled up on his cutting board. The sugary fragrance of the chocolate was already tempting me. I guess cookies will be my breakfast for today. I guess. So on the topic of cookies, do you have a favorite dessert, Starla? Dessert? I do like... chocolate chip cookies are my favorite out of these three. I actually love chocolate chip cookies. I'm really looking forward to how these taste. I don't know. Hate me if you want. I feel like people pretend to like strawberry ice cream. I don't think I've ever seen like... Well, no, I can't say that. My grandmother loves strawberry ice cream, but other than her, I've never seen anybody else eat strawberry ice cream just by itself. That's great to hear, Starla. Hope you like my recipe then. I stir the remaining ingredients to the bowl, butter, vanilla, extract brown sugar and regular sugar, salt, and some eggs. Everything is beginning to form into a light brown dough. Now all we have left is to add the chocolate. Jacob takes his knife and sweeps the chunks into the bowl. I stir briskly, making sure the bits mix evenly with the dough. Good job, Starla. Looks like the oven is ready too. I'll start setting up the baking tray. I set the bowl back on the counter and noticed something. Somehow Jacob got a bit of chocolate on his face. It's small, but it's there. Wipe it off for him. Hey, Jacob, stay still for a sec. Huh? I wipe off a bit of chocolate from his face with my thumb. Bring my thumb to my mouth. Why? No, that's some good chocolate. Oh, thank you, Starla. Jacob rolls pieces of dough into little balls to fill the tray. He then places it into the oven. Okie dokie, now we just gotta wait a few minutes. Thanks for being my sous chef, Starla. I know these cookies are gonna taste even better with your help. No problem, I can't wait to try out the cookies. Steady pattern of rain on the rooftops is not stopping. Thunder is still rumbling above us. So, what should we do while we wait? Well, before you got here, I was actually doing a bit of scrapbooking. Just reorganizing a few things around. His eyes start to look behind me. I ordered some new camera lenses, but I know they're completely ruined by Austin. Thankfully, the place I ordered them from accept damage returns from poor handling, so at least I'm not at a loss. I'll just have to wait a little longer before I can test these lenses. It's for my cameras. What makes these lenses so special? The lenses I order are called zoom lenses. A zoom lens lets me see something really far away. It's perfect for long distance sightseeing. Oh neat, is there something specific you want to use your zoom lens for? Maybe for taking pictures of birds, some large wild animals, and smaller fellows too. With a zoom lens, I can pretty much take pictures of anything. Nothing can get out of my sight. Wow, the storm really ain't coming down. Anyways, I want to take some photographs of a few landscapes and other nature scenery. If you ever want to get into photography, let me know. Gosh, keep reading too fast. I'll even let you borrow some of my cameras. Thanks, Jacob. It's nice of you to offer. I'm gonna check on the cookies. Feel free to take a seat on the couch. I set myself on this comfy couch and noticed an open book on the table. There were a few Polaroid photographs strewn about. A lot of these show a much younger Jacob. Good news, the cookies are done. He sits next to me with a hot plate of fresh cookies. Oh man, this looks so good. Go ahead, Starla, let's take the first piece. Take a big cookie from the top with the second bite into it. The cookie was soft and moist, the warm chocolate practically melted into my mouth. Jacob, these are the best damn cookies I've ever had. I'm glad you like, Jacob, I need this recipe, please. My dad received splatter of chocolates about over-exaggerated desperation. Okay, here, I'll write it down for you real quick. After handing me his best goddamn cookies in the world recipe, my attention goes back to the table. Jacob grabs a cookie and flips through some of the pages of the scrapbook. I noticed all these pictures have you as a teenager. Yep, the scrapbook is specifically dedicated to my high school years. I found a few old pictures in one of the boxes while I was cleaning last week. Decided today was a good time to organize things. Jacob takes a big bite of his cookie. I pick up one of the Polaroids off the table. Let's picture when my dad took us to Louisiana one summer. Oh, that's not bad. Some of the best crawfish and gumbo you ever had is in Louisiana. And I found that eating crawfish with your bare hands makes you feel like a raccoon. Well, to me at least. The dog in the photo looks really cute. Is this your dog? Yeah, her name is Lucy. My dad got me her as a birthday gift when I was a kid. Lucy's a very cute dog. She looks like a Labrador. Yep, she's a Labrador Retriever. Very friendly dog. I miss her a lot. He took another bite out of his cookie. How's your dad? So, about your dad, you seem pretty close to him. He even looks a lot like you. My dad taught me a lot of things growing up, even got me interested in various hobbies. From repairing computers to teaching me history, he really liked a lot of vintage stuff like the 1950s, 1960s, and 1970s. I try to visit him at least twice a year, but let's go fishing together. Pick down another photograph on the table. Oh, this one's cute. What's the story here? Jacob takes a quick glance at the photo. Well, that's me and Sarah at the county fair. We were both sophomores in high school. Was she one of your friends? Yeah, we were friends since we were in kindergarten. There was a long drawn-out pause during the conversation. Jacob just continued nibbling away at the rest of his cookie. So, what happened? What happened to... We stopped being friends at senior high school. That's all. The tone in his voice became harsh. Yeah, judging by this picture, he probably liked her. She didn't like him back. He grabs another cookie, this time nearly shoving the whole thing in his mouth. Took this a hit to move on. The endless drops of rain, occasional rumble of thunder was the only sound between us. Keep my eyes on the photo for a little longer. They look so happy together. Imagining childhood friends separating from the last year of high school sounds painful. There's a bullet sticking out loosely from one of the scrapbook pages. Uh-oh. Isn't that the back of Sarah's head? The photograph was dark and somewhat grainy. All I can make out is the street with someone's back facing the camera. Jacob, what's this one? He looks at the picture I was holding, then takes it out of my hand. Why so serious? It's nothing special. This picture was just from an old class assignment. My photography class was to take pictures of different categories. This one was for street photography. Street photography is capturing everyday life events, usually within a city or town. I like taking pictures of people walking, just going around town, minding their own business. I sneak a view of the photograph again. Is that Sarah? Does it matter if it is? It's just some street photography. Caught her one day in town and decided to snap photos from my assignment. Nothing more. This one actually needs to be put into a different scrapbook. Why do you look at me like that? He slides Polaroid into his pants pocket. I think I'll continue my scrapbooking a little later. It can get pretty messy having a bunch of pictures all out at once. You can keep looking if you want. I flipped through the remaining pages of the scrapbook. Even though it's sectioned off by year, there doesn't seem to be any photos from his senior year. I'm guessing this has to do with Jacob and Sarah cutting ties with each other. So, Jacob, do you have any other friends in school? Yeah, I did. Monty, Steve, and Kenny. The last time they all talked to me was when prom was happening. None of us had dates, but all our moms forced us to go to prom anyways. We were all going to hang out together, but I ended up leaving the prom early. I couldn't bear to see her anymore. The man next to me takes a deep breath. I've always wanted to slow dance, never even got the chance to do that. I feel a little bad. I'm not gonna lie. I'll slow dance with you. You what? If you want, I can slow dance with you. It's pretty easy. Your sister, wide-eyed, still was shocked by my offer. You want to slow dance with me right now? Yeah, why not? I know it won't be the same as a prom slow dance, but if it's something you want to try, I'm down. Jacob immediately gets up from his spot and slides out with a box from under his coffee table. Pulls out a record. He had that thing ready. Absolutely ready. There's a lot of ballads and love songs I like from the 1950s. This is one of my favorites. We're gonna slow dance. I've always wanted to try to this song. It was a catchy and soft tune. Some tender, sunny lyrics to follow. I get up from my spot and stand in front of Jacob. Okay, put one of your hands on my shoulder and place the other hand around my back. I don't know how to slow dance. I still love that face. Like I feel like that face sums up a lot of a lot of people. Like when you just see something or something's happening, you're just like this. Yeah, just loosen your grip a bit. You're giving my shoulder a death squeeze. Oh, sorry. Still a bit nervous. That's okay. Now you're going to gently sway your body side to side. Jacob follows my lead, and his once tense grip started to relax. You're doing good, Jacob. Thanks. Take a step off to the side, guiding his body up mine. We slowly twirl around the floor in each other's hold. He swallowed hard, and his breathing seemed to quicken. Are you still nervous? You danced better than my prom date? Are you still nervous? That's okay, but you're getting the hang of it pretty fast. Just taking a deep breath with me. Breathe in, now breathe out. Jacob inhaled slowly, repeating my same action. His whole body shivered as he exhaled. Better? Yeah, thanks, Darla. You're a good dance teacher. Yeah, it's nothing. Really keep at it, though. You got some nice footwork. The more we swayed, it seemed the closer our bodies got. His body is incredibly warm. Hey, Sarla, there's actually something I've been wanting to tell you. What happened to the lights? Whoa, what happened? Looks like we got a power outage. Don't worry, though. I have some flashlights nearby. I'll be right back. Just stay here, okay? I can somewhat make out Jacob's silhouette as he descends deeper into the pitch-black room. I can't see a thing in the dark, and the storm clouds outside are muting any source of natural light. Regardless, I stay put. Hey, do you need help finding the flashlights? No response. What's taking Jacob so long? Maybe he needs help. I don't want to go too far, though. Maybe something around here can help. I wave my arms in front of me, feeling for my surroundings. Jacob, did you find the flashlights? Why do I hear footsteps? Jacob, are you there? I only hear my own voice in the room. I'm not imagining things, right? Oh, hell no. You guys hear that door creak? Jacob, hello? Stop! Don't do it again. Is there someone else inside the house? No, impossible. This guy's got locks all over his door. It's something my imagination is just making me hallucinate these sounds. Right? Is something smelling? No, man. I start swinging. As soon as I heard that, I start swinging. What the heck is around me? Something's about to get punched. What the hell, Jacob? Is that you? Panic there! Panic! Hello? Can anyone hear me? Help! Oh, hell no! Guys! Oh my gosh. That was creepy though. Tell me what, I was actually enjoying that. Man, I've been playing for an hour. I was actually enjoying the heck out of that. I'm actually disappointed. It's over. No, why was the man looking at me like that? This went from cute to just, oh dear God, I forgot what I was playing. I'm gonna see that face in my nightmares. Oh gosh, that genuinely disturbed me. Imagine it being just dark in your room and you just see that staring at you. Anyway, but yeah, that's Looking for Love demo, guys. Hope you all enjoyed the video. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you all on the next one.